Welcome back to Dalesha's Life. Hey guys, good morning. We're starting the vlog with showing you guys a little bit of a radio interview, and we wanted to start a little early, so I brushed my teeth and I'm up early.
Yes, girl, we love our reality shows.
So here we are.
I know, what else will we talk about? Honey, sitting down and drinking a glass of wine and having pure entertainment is what we like.
There's Manny in the back.
I'm laughing because we were on the other end of this the other day.
Yeah, I'm cringing
Me too.
already. So you only hear it in a little bit. Stay tuned for the podcast link.
That's right. You should
Follow us on our socials and everything.
check the pinned comment and check the description.
Not only are they inspiring, but they are absolutely adorable. Take a listen to this.
Oh, God. I'm plugging my ear. Here, can I stand you guys up? Welcome back to Dalesha's Life.
You don't have to show them anymore.
No,
I was gonna say.
Oh.
They get the idea.
Oh, okay. Well,
Now you guys gotta check the pinned comment, follow the link. We'll have it posted everywhere so you can go listen to the full interview.
yeah. And let us know your thoughts once we let you guys know it's out if you didn't listen to us this morning.
See you guys.
Hey guys, it's the next day.
Hello.
We're just chilling outside. It's Friday, and
We've been having a discussion and we wanted to have it with you guys and see what you think about.
wait. First, I wanted to say, make sure you go follow us and check out our links below because we put the podcast on our social. Well, I put it on my Facebook page, and did you put it
Yep,
on the
it's on my
video
Facebook
before?
too.
No, I think you were gonna link it. So either it's gonna be in the pinned comments here, but definitely check out our other socials. So yeah.
So anyway, we wanted to discuss with you guys. We've been discussing it amongst ourselves too. About
more baby talk.
Of course. So where send your kids to public school or private school? That's kind of what we've been going through.
And I wouldn't mind doing private school, but when I was going to school, we did public.
I went
and then
to
I did the
too.
boarding school. You know, we met at the
School for the Vision.
Yeah. So we don't really know anything. We don't know anybody personally.
Well, I do. My cousins.
Oh well, his cousins. But I'm saying it could be different teachings over there. I don't know.
The teachings aren't really different.
No.
School's school.
So, well, okay. So tell them.
No, I mean,
I don't really know how to feel.
I like the idea of private school. The idea of working extra so we have the money to send our kid to private school. I like that idea. Usually those kids are just academically speaking, they're a little bit more advanced compared with their public school peers.
Because public school, they all have to be on the same.
Because public school a lot of times, right? And because a lot of times I think public school is like and like I said, remember guys, we went to public school too, so we're not saying this from it's bad, but public school is like Walmart, right? It's just like, it's the de facto, everybody kind of jumps in kind of thing. And I think that in itself, from everywhere, everybody from everywhere, and I don't think that that's always the best thing. Having higher expectations, having higher standards. If we can afford to pay for our kid to go to a school where the expectations are going to be higher, I would rather do that as opposed to
push them as much as they can be
right
pushed.
You know, I don't know if, depending on how old you guys are, you may remember in the 2000s when George Bush created the program of the No Child Left Behind Act. That was a big thing, and that means, you know, you bring everybody along and just pass them if you can pass them. That's what schools ended up doing, because a lot of kids weren't passing these tests and they weren't whatever.
And this
so
year,
I
think they did it a lot too since the pandemic happened.
Well, but yeah, and so, you know, I just think, I don't know, I want to pay for, you want me to hold it?
It's your turn.
But I can't see well enough to
Oh no, it's facing you.
So I can't, I guess what I'm saying is, now I'm mixing things here. Shut up. But I don't know, to me, just, it's important to do the best for my kid. And, you know.
His kid.
Yeah, and, I mean, I don't know. I want
so let us know if you...
School is for education.
Yeah.
Academic purposes, right? They're going to learn.
The social aspect is nice too, but
but they're going to get the social aspect with the kids. Either the kids are private school kids or public school kids. It doesn't make any difference. It doesn't make any difference.
But,
right? If you can afford it, I say go for it. Think about for anything else. I think that rule applies to anything else in life, right? Let's say TV. Well, if I can afford a nicer TV or if I can afford a nicer car, wouldn't you buy it? Of course you would.
Some people buy it even when they can't.
Well, even when they get, there you go. So I think school should be the same. Go ahead.
But yeah, so if you guys have gone to public school, or if you're in public school.
Can you see yourself?
Yeah, okay. So I see you too. And you're in public school or private school, let us know. Or if you've gone to either and you're graduated now, let us know your thoughts on that. Because like we said in a lot of videos, that we're planning to have a kid, and hopefully everything's as much back to normal by the time our kid gets to school age. Hey, you cut yourself out of frame,
That's
buddy.
Okay, I don't need to see me, buddy. But what do you think about it? You're not really saying what you think.
I know, I don't really... I mean, you make it sound good, but I haven't really done my own research, and because I always tell him that they didn't push me too hard in public school, but I think the only time I went to a private school was when I was in daycare, so that doesn't really count. So,
well, and you know,
actually, I think Farnsworth, I don't know if he had the test in or what happened with that, but yeah.
I feel like a lot of times the argument against private schools are, well, those kids think they're entitled, or those kids are...
You could switch hands if you want.
Or those kids are whatever the case may be, but that's not an argument for me. I mean, or they say the school isn't super diverse or whatever. Number one, every private school is a little bit different with their diversity, and you can look up all that. Unless they start as a young age, but most of the time,
So I'm saying anybody can test in and make it if they
and the reason that
pass.
And the reasons that, you know, some private schools don't have a lot of, let's say, kids of different ethnic backgrounds, we'll say, it's not because the school says no, it's because a lot of people from those different ethnic backgrounds either don't have the money or they don't think it's important to send their kids to those schools.
Where am I? Stupid glare.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Why don't you hold the damn thing?
I saw me before, but it's because you have it facing the
but then you just... Whatever. Anyway, guys, forgive her.
We're outside,
Forgive me too. So, I don't know. I just feel like...
We want to hear feedback from you guys,
what do you guys
your
think?
Thoughts. Give us some nice, lengthy comments.
Do you send your kid to private school?
If you have
children. If you do. And if you don't, would you, if you could, or can you and you still choose not to? I'm curious.
Why not? Because I've seen this discussion on Twitter before, and people, they're always saying it's not enough diversity.
But that's not the school's fault. That's the thing.
No, I know, but I'm saying they're saying from their experience being a kid going there, they didn't really have people to relate to.
But let me say this.
You know.
Well, maybe, but let me also say this. When I went to public school, up to junior high age, right, before I went to school for the vision player, that boarding school, in my junior high, it was probably 97% white.
That's in Springfield.
in Chatham, Illinois.
Yeah. So.
And, I mean,
but I don't think it would have been that way in Chicago.
No, for sure. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is.
So I think it's about.
And here I am as an adult, and I'm living with and going out with and have been for a long time a girl who's black. So.
Yeah, we say black over here.
Did it make me? So I'm saying, did that make me racist? Did that make me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess I don't see it as.
I mean, and my grandmother and
just because a lot of, hold on, one more thing. Just because a lot of people who, oh, sorry guys. Just because a lot of people of a certain background don't have a particular brand of car, does that make the car bad? Not necessarily, right? So I think the private school is the same thing. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that my grandmother and grandfather raised me and my cousin, and then I think my aunt had a little bit of input on where her son went to school. So we always went to schools that were mixed, like some black, some white, some Mexican, but we also were in Chicago, so I don't know. But my grandma always made sure we went to a school like that, not all black student body. You know, and so it was nice because I got to see all walks of life and all types of people. Some people had more money than others in that public school. So, like, you know, like you seen some students who were able to afford to have, their parents gave them a car to drive to school, and send some kids had to take the bus. So I think I don't know. I don't think I have any weird outlook on people.
But that's not because, and what I'm saying is, it's not because you went to a school that was so mixed, because my school was not mixed, and I still don't have a weird outlook on people.
I'm saying, I think
that's
also
like it's a misconception.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's all about how you're
and
raised,
when you
too.
look up those schools, you can see most of the schools have the diversity or the percentage of minority students. It's public information. You can see that before you send your kid there. So if you have a black child or Hispanic child and you don't want to send them to a school that's 99% white, you don't have to. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You can make those choices. I mean, you know.
I think it's all about how you're raised and that's like your thought process on always having to be surrounded by black children or not want to be around white children because you think that they're better than you or whatever the case. So I think it's all in your head, and I think if we can afford it, that we'll try it out, and we'll also ask our kid too. You know, I want my kid to be happy. And
it looks like on this one we pretty much agree, but we really want to hear what you guys think, just because maybe we're missing a component here. Maybe there's an aspect of this that we're really overlooking, and it's always good to talk it out. And you know, so anyway. And
also, you want to tell them we were talking about baby names because I have a few that I like, and then he doesn't like them as much. He wants to have a Spanish name and as a part of it, but he hasn't really been thinking hard about any names as much as I have.
Well, I mean, for names, I like some names that she doesn't like. I like Natalia, I like Catalina, she likes Naomi, so Naomi, that works fine too.
That. And what about Elijah?
I was talking to my cousins, and we were thinking, they were suggesting, they're all girl cousins, so they were throwing some suggestions, and they were thinking like
boys and girls.
And girls. So like for girls, Ambar, let's say, so it'd be Amber, but a little bit different spelling. With an A instead of an ER, an AR. Marina, that's another one that could be. That's not bad. I didn't mind it.
And that's the two that I like, right? That could go with not Olivia, Naomi.
Sophia
and
nice.
Olivia was one that they mentioned too. That's nice.
A nice thing.
But it just feel like that's common. I don't know. I want my kid to have a name that's not too common, and I don't know anybody personally with the name Naomi or the name. I think I know a couple of people with the name Elijah, but I've always liked it ever since I watched this movie.
She likes a lot of Jewish names. Very interesting. They're not bad. They're nice.
I didn't
Naomi,
even realize
Elijah.
I didn't even realize they were Jewish until you pointed it out today. And then so with Elijah, I found the middle name that I liked that went with it. It's Sage, and
Elijah Sage. And
I just like that. I don't know. My friend said it sounds a little hippie, but they like it enough. And then he said it sounds like some, what'd you say, white hippie person?
It just sounds like a little too hippie. But on the other hand, he could be a real ladies' man and say, you know, hey ladies, this is Elijah Sage. How you doing? I don't know. It's like, oh my God. I don't know. He could do,
it depends on
how he comes out. Oh man.
No, but I'm saying like how he grows, how he dresses, and how his swag is.
Well, if he learns from His father in
Okay.
high school. He'll be fine. He'll do good.
So I'm gonna turn the camera away from you.
Okay, bye.
No,
Come
fine.
back.
But,
They never got to see me in high school, so they have no idea. But
yeah,
anyway, let's
we can
move
show
on.
y'all some home videos.
That's all right.
Anyway, and then Naomi Rose, because I wanted to use one of my best friend's middle name. Her middle name is Rose, and I like that. I like how that flows. So
That's not too bad.
and he didn't mind that one, but he wanted.
But why not Natalia Rose? What's wrong with that?
I don't know.
Catalina Rose. Está mal.
Is
Catalina Rose. No,
Yeah, isn't that a singer? I think that's her name.
No. Hers is Natalie La Rose. something
yeah,
else.
yeah, yeah.
But she's
Okay.
from like Guyana or something. I don't know. Different options, but
Yeah, so
I want something. I like Spanish names.
but he has yet to come up. He had to ask his cousins for help.
Not for help. I wanted to see what they liked, because you know.
Nah, he had to ask for help.
Anyway, guys.
So let us know some names that you guys like, and like 2 names, a first and a middle name, because I have a first and middle name. He has a first and middle name.
For
so.
boy and girl.
Yeah.
Obviously. We're hoping that we have a girl. We both like the idea of having a girl, but you never know. It's really out of our hands, right?
Yeah.
So to speak.
So that's why I came up with a boy name too.
There you go.
But yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell.
Please do.
And check out that podcast link.
Yes.
We'll try to remember to pin it down below, but if not, check out our links down below, Facebook and all of those, and you'll find it on there. Thanks again to Krista and Tracy for having us on. That was a really fun show, even though we kind of cringed hearing ourselves, but that's a given. We always do.
That was difficult.
So we hope you guys had a great weekend, because this will be Monday, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I
no,
think-
this will be Thursday's video. Aren't I working on Mondays now?
Oh yeah, so this will be Thursday.
We hope you had a great week.
Yeah.
Can't even keep everything straight anymore.
Yeah, right. We're just shooting these videos out like left and right. And thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next
soon.
time.